Hey folks, welcome back to the Jack Homestead. Today we're going to do a review on my new Mahindra tractor. Just to give you guys a little background here, I want to do a disclaimer. I'm not a pro, I'm not a salesman, I'm not an expert tractor driver, but I do what I can. Now, we bought this, I want to say 2 months ago at our local dealer down here. And so far, I really like the tractor. The tractor is really nice. I ordered it with a front end loader to help us out here at the homestead. I also have the 50-inch mower deck, which I don't have on it at this moment. Um, I did. I do have a quick disconnect for the 3-point hitch. I really like this. It works very well with my box blade that I had. The Mahindra. It's a 4 foot, or I'm sorry, it's a 5 foot box blade. If you guys want anything to help you make roads or clean up your driveway, spread uh, any kind of stone in your driveway, level, that box blade is like having a little mini grader. It works very well. I highly recommend it for anybody that needs to do road work, uh, work in the woods, where you got paths through the woods to work on. I highly recommend you guys to get one of them. So, anyway, we decided to get this tractor. um, Not only because it's a Mahindra, because of the 7 year warranty on it, and or 3,000 hours, whichever comes first, bumper to bumper, transmission, engine. Uh, Mainly because of that, because there's no other tractor that or brand that has that warranty on it. Um, we we also bought it because I've heard good reviews on it from my brother. He's got a bigger one with the backhoe attachment, which next year I'm not. I'm tossed up between that and rototiller. I'm really leaning toward a rototiller, not a Mahindra brand, but maybe a TSC brand or another brand like that. Um, for the money that we paid for this tractor, it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I did get the work work work. I can't remember aggressive tires for this. They do come. They You can get them with a turf tire. I decided not to because we do other things around the farm with it. The mirrors my brother got for me. They're magnetic mirrors. They uh, they come on and off. They're pretty stout. There's some grease I got on it from greasing it up earlier. So they work really well. This is a 2022 hydrostatic eMax 20S tractor. And again, like I said, it's a diesel engine tractor. What's nice about it, these are smaller tractors. They don't have to have the uh, emissions issues with the urea and stuff like that. They're small enough to where they don't have to get away with that. This is a Yammer motor. I want to say it's probably a 20 to 23 horse mower on there, or engine. And what's also nice about this tractor is the transmission and the PTO transmission in the back here are separate from the engine, meaning that if I have a 3-point uh, attachment on here that's being run from the PTO in the rear, I don't have to shut it off to do what I got to do. It's constantly running, which is awesome. Um, the other thing is I like the seat. The seat's very comfortable. It's got armrests on it. Uh, it's got the roll bar on here, which you can, if you're working in the woods or somewhere like close when you're mowing close along the tree line or whatever, you can lower this down so it's not pulling. Because I have seen, and it's happened to me. I borrowed my neighbor's uh, zero turn mower here one time, and out back there's a pine tree that kind of grows out like this, and I was coming around the corner and I kind of hit that a little bit, and it lifted the front end up because I had this roll bar was all the way up. So if you do get one, just keep in mind this will take it will hit tree limbs, and some tree limbs give and some don't, and if some don't, it'll lift the front end right off the ground and possibly roll on you or anything else. So back to the tractor here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of here. I'm going to get some close-ups of the motor and the instrument cluster up here, and the shifting mechanisms here on both sides. Very easy to lift and latch hood release, which is right here. You just pull that latch, open this up. Forgive me, the neighbors are shooting out back or down the hill. Probably the red squirrels. So we'll go this way. This is your brake pedal. Push it all the way in, and then we get over here, and this is your PTO. Has 3 different settings. You got your rear or your mid set for the mower, your mid and rear. If you're running 2 mowers, you can run a trail or a finish mower in the back, and you can run your regular mower in the front. Or if you got one of those offset mowers that you can buy that are like 60 inch, you can have it offset so it sets off to the side, get a little more work done. And then it has your rear PTO. So I always have mine in mid at this time. And then we'll go around to the side. Comes with a little toolbox area here. That's where I got some extra pins. My PTO cover for the mid. It's got turn signals, brake lights, and running lights. It comes with a triangle, caution triangle, farm triangle sign. Now in the back here is where your rear PTO is. Got a PTO cover here. This is to check your transmission fluid. You check it there. And then that little thing right there, I don't know if you can see it, right there is your PTO or your transmission level, where you can see your level. Now this does come with a class 1 3-point hitch so that you can use bigger implements, which is nice. But you got to be careful what you put on this because it's not a big tractor. So like with my box blade is a little bit bigger than the standard 4-foot. It's the actual 5-foot, so I can't just load that box up and just take going because it can ruin the transmission on it. So we'll go around to the side here. This here is the fuel where you put your diesel fuel. This is for your PTO engage. You push it down, turn it, it's on. One note, if you are mowing and you have this engaged, you get off the tractor will shut off. It's a safety feature so that you don't get hurt. This is your high, low, and neutral for your transmission. This is low for precision work, mowing around trees, tree lines, doing some landscaping stuff like that. I have it in high because I drove it over here, but normally when I'm using the machine, I will put it in low so that I'm not going to hurt myself or ruin something that I'm trying to do. This here is your four-wheel drive. Uh, you have the option of it to be an on or off. I have it on right now. There's times when I don't use it. This is for your 3-point hitch lift. So if I pull it forward, it'll go down. Of course, if I push it back with the engine running, it'll lift up. So if you got one of those carry-alls, you can put it in there. It also helps lift up your, your 3-point attachments. As we get over here to the bottom here, this is your forward pedal to go forward, and your reverse is there. This is your emergency brake. Push the pedal in, push this down, it'll lock it in position. This little do-jobber thing here is for your 3-point hitch. You can control how fast you want your hitch to come up and go down on this. I have it all the way in the slow position because the box blade is a little heavy. So as we come around, this is the other side of the engine. And here you can see the starter here, alternator, oil fill, and on your engine, serial number, and serial number and engine number. And it's got all your Yammer stuff on there. Now we'll get into the bucket here. Now this unit will only lift up to 600 pounds. It's not a loader, a big load like a big payloader. It's not that. So I believe this is a 2-yard bucket, maybe 2.5-yard bucket on it, and it does come up here and it does hook in here. It's very easy to unhook once you get used to using it, to be able to take it off and put it back on. It has kickstands here. There's pins here. You pull the little pin in the back, pull this out, put it in this position, and that's all the way down, and that'll keep it upright the way it is here. Then you just pull these pins out and then manipulate the bucket and the hydraulic rams to lift that up just a little bit, and it comes right off. But you got to make sure you take all these hydraulic hoses off. This is the unit that runs the loader itself. It's your basic, up, down, left, or up, down, dump, raise, or retract, or whatever you want to call it. So that's that part. It is 4-wheel drive. It has a articulating front end, so the front end wheels will articulate kind of like a tandem axle does on the rear of a truck, but this one goes this way. So the rears do not do that; they are set in place. This here is a quick disconnect for your 3-point hitch attachments. It's a little heavy, but it works. And I got that. I traded 2 lawnmowers, Cub Cadet mowers. They're my dad's old ones that needed some work, and a snow blade on the one mower, which I'll tell you, that one Cub Cadet, man, could push some snow, could push some rock, could push some dirt. I was very impressed with that with the chains on it. It was a good tractor. So back over here, and we go around on this side. This here is our mower deck blade height, where you can raise and lower the blades on the mower deck. This is for my posi, or you lock the rear in to get both wheels turning at the same time, so you're not slipping on one side and standing still on the other. So, but okay, the clusters, instrument cluster. All right, let me take this off. If you go up here, And the instrument clusters right here. Okay, here you have your turn signal left, or I'm sorry, turn signal right, your military left. Turn signal left, neutrals in a neutral position. These are for your headlights, on and off, and your four-way flashers, which work with the key in the off position so that you can see that. On the front here, you have your fuel gauge. If I turn the key, you can see it turn on. And speedometer, PTO range, where your max PTO should be, but that's depending on what kind of equipment. Hour meter, I have 66.7. After today, I will be doing an oil change and transmission fluid change for a 70-hour change. That right there is your oil. There's a coil over here indicating your, sorry about that, indicating your glow plugs. When you turn that on at first, will show the glow plug. When it goes out, it's ready to be started. It will come back on again for a short time. When that goes out again, then the tractor's ready to be run. They say you should let it run for 5 to 10 minutes before operating the tractor to make sure that all the fluids and stuff are incorporated throughout the engine and the transmission, and the cooling system is taken care of. Now I'm going to go over here on the other side so we can see this other stuff. So over on this side, you have your speed, just like a tractor would have. Some of them have a little pedal on the thing. My brother's in-laws used to have a case that had a throttle on the floor like a car. And but this works just fine. So there's also indicators for your PTO. I don't know if this will, yep, it'll show it right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can get you up this way. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's an indicator of the PTO is engaged. Turn that off. So yeah, that's about it. The only complaint that I do have about the tractor itself is over here there's a accessory charger adapter. They used to call them cigarette lighters. There's a plastic cover on this, very cheaply made. They need to come up with something else on there. Maybe a cover for like when they had like these for your hydraulic line, something like that would be perfect if they could get something in there. Oh, it does come with a cup holder. Forgot to tell you about that. It does come with a seat belt. Recommend that you should run that with the seat belt on for safety purposes, to keep you in the machine if it does decide to roll and it doesn't roll on you. But again, I'm not a professional tractor person, but I do work in a business that we do practice life criticals, which are all our safety stuff. Well, hey folks, welcome back. It's been a couple days since I started finishing this video up uh, on my review of the 2022 Mahindra, my Mahindra we bought. I had some problems with the mower deck, the bearings on the gearbox. They're saying something hit it. But anyway, it kind of cocked it outward, and we were losing fluid in there. But it's under warranty. It's got 2-year warranty. Wayne, down at the dealership there, the mechanic there, awesome guy, fixed it, and I finished up the mowing a couple days ago. We had some thunderstorms roll in, and then yesterday we had company, so I couldn't get the video finished. But all in all, as far as the tractor goes, from a 1 to 10, I'm going to give it about an 8.5. The reason why I'm giving it an 8.5 is because of the radiator. The radiator is, instead of facing forward here, the radiator you saw in the previous videos, or in the beginning of this video, is right here. And when I was mowing, I have a field down here. It's probably 4 acres that I mow down here. And when it's windy out, the grass blows out that way. If it's windy coming toward me, the grass will blow in. It'll blow on this screen here. It'll also get underneath and cover the radiator up. So what had happened was the radiator wasn't getting any air through it, or minimal air through it, causing the machine to overheat or say that fluids were hot. Called Wayne up. He told me what to do. Blow it out with an air hose or whatever. But I used my leaf blower. Worked really well. Uh, Let it cool off and started back up and finished off the mowing. Um, the other part, again, I was telling you about was the accessory for the plug-in for like your phone or anything like that. The little plastic cover there. It's very cheaply made, needs to be made. The other issue I'm having too, that is the mower deck only goes up so high. I feel it should go up higher. If any of you on here can comment down below and tell me how I can adjust the height to get it to raise up more. Here, I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you watch this go up, the back's going to go up, RPM's up a little bit. Back blade comes up, then the motor that only goes that far. And I'm trying to figure that out. So it only raises up probably 3 inches or so, and I think it should go higher. Other than that, the machine's been really good for around here. In the beginning, with the salesperson that I dealt with the salesman, I had kind of a bad experience with him. He needs to practice customer service. To me, customer service is a big ticket item when I go to buy something. The second part is, especially on a vehicle or anything like that, is service. The service department's great. Wayne's a good guy, very knowledgeable, helped me out quite a bit on these issues. I had no issues bringing that mower deck down, and they fixed it that day. Wife and I went, Mrs. Jack and I went, got groceries. We're probably back hour and a half or so. You had it done. Everything's covered under warranty. Mower deck works great. I was telling you guys about the box blade, and the box blade's right here. I got the teeth in the up position like this because I just want to peel or scoop it off. I don't want to dig it down in there and do some heavy digging. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing some touch up work, minor detail stuff. Oh, the other thing was uh, parts. I had to buy one of these. I don't know what you call them, the turnbuckles or whatever on the bottom to help the thing from swinging side to side, or your 3-point hitch, how it goes like this one, so one doesn't kick out and all that good stuff. I had to buy the whole thing. I lost the screw part, had both of the bolts there, and it was like $50 some plus shipping, and it come to like $85. Um, to me, that's kind of expensive, but that's today's age, I guess, with everything that's going on with the economy. But that's another video, maybe. Anyway, again, I really like the tractor. The mower deck works good. I'm kind of concerned why it doesn't go all the way up. See, it's not even just barely up on this side. And the front end loader is really nice. I like it. It's got so I could take this off by myself, put it back on by myself. It's got kickstands on it right here. You put these down, manipulate it a little bit, back up just enough after you pull these pins out on each side. Uh, uh, Shut the unit off, unhook the hydraulic lines, and then before you do that, you should always go like this with your hydraulic lines, get the pressure off, and turn the unit back on, get on it, back it out, and you're all set and ready to roll. Let's see, what else can I talk about? 7-year warranty again. No other tractor manufacturers offer a warranty like that. Another good thing is, I said it in the one video, it doesn't need the DEF, doesn't have the DEF thing for emissions on it. I don't know how they get away with it. Somehow they do something with the fuel rail system or something on it. Got a lot of power. Again, I told you guys I was kind of torn between a backhoe or a rototiller, and I've been thinking about it. I'm going to get the rototiller. I don't use the backhoe. Well, I wouldn't use the backhoe as much as I think I would need it for the prices that they want for it. It's like $8,000 extra, and that's a little too much, especially for a small unit like this. Other than that, that's all I got. If you guys got any comments or anything, or tell me what you think about the tractor as far as what I've told you. Um, yeah, just throw a comment down below. Either way, let me know what you think. Oh, and again, disclaimer, I'm not a professional photographer, videographer, director, whatever, so bear with me through this video. Other than that, I wish everybody a safe and happy 4th of July, and always be kind to one another. Thanks for watching.